Spoken by the chaplain.
Brothers, we have arrived at the burial. Report Thunderhawks immediately and prepare for assault.
Time to go.
The enemy have amassed the majority of their forces in the Numeralian Basin. Talassa has the warp beacon. Viridian is hoping for a miracle. The rest of us will move to clear the reliquaries around the basin and establish a beachhead. We are facing overwhelming enemy numbers on Demerium. But the heretic filth down there have stirred the wrath of the Second Company. We will inflict upon the traitors such agony, the likes of which they have not seen since the burning of Prospero. They will suffer. They will break.
Lieutenant Titan, blessings of the Omnissiah upon you.
Galio, theoretically, could Tacticus armor withstand a suborbital drop? Gravis is too cumbersome for our needs.
Negative. Extreme risk. Dense debris fields litter the entry flight path.
But if we avoid the debris, could we survive the descent?
Calculating. Survival probability equal to 62.4136. Unacceptably low.
Thank you, Galio.
An orbital drop without Gravis armor.
It is a sound strategy.
With a 38% failure rate.
We are facing much less favorable odds today.
servitors.
Your mission is to use the stored Promethium in the refinery to destroy the enemy swarm. The Cadians were tasked with providing assistance, but we have since lost contact. First, proceed to the Cadian outpost and establish their fate. You must then infiltrate the refinery and complete demolitions deployment. Trigger detonation only when the main swarm has entered the plaza zone. Captain Akaram will coordinate our efforts over Vox.
There is sure to be an ambush. I will take point.
Take flight and let terror fall. The enemy summons something. Reloading magazine.
Supplies marked. Avenging Angel at your disposal.
The Imperium Terror rises to strike!
The world this Xenos sought to consume now consumes its cubs. I am airborne ready.
Me as an angel of death.
Swapping magazine.
Skitter to the grave, Xenos fiend. Death to the Xenos!
Jump pack refuel.
Tyranny. Rat Valkyrie. What goes my
pitiful Xenos but no horror. Avenging Angel! Wrath shall reign! The Xenos infestation is stemmed for now. A lictor stalks us. It seeks to prey us. Reload!
No Xenos monstrosity may escape the Imperium's wrath.
Take flight and let terror fall! Jump pack refueled. The Imperium's hammer rises to strike! Not let that one Another alien falls on the Imperium's
Approaching the Astra Militarum camp. It is deadly quiet.
I am airborne ready. The armory provides. Command, we are inside the Astra Militarum camp.
Talassa, you need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy and arm their ordnance. Source one from any soldier you see, alive or otherwise.
Avenging Angel slows me. This foul miasma slows me.
That silenced the tuning's vile chitty.
Only orders on this, officer.
This looks promising. Captain, code secured. The Emperor provides.
Proceed to the Prometheum refinery and complete the demolition preparations.
But the Imperium is indomitable. My blade hungers for revenge. Embrace the pain and vow atonement. Let that tempt you? On my neck, I shall remember this. Deploying grenade! Fresh supplies for our use. I am the righteous storm! Finish the The Apothecarian provides! Cache revealed. Load up! I shall wait until all are present. Follow me through. Blockage is no more. Wrath shall break the lifeblood of the Astra Military. Let us make good use of it. Replenishing firepower. The Imperium's hammer rises to strike! Jump pack refueled! Take flight and let terror fall! Reloading magazine! The world is Xenos sought to conceal.
Alas, aliens are running out of time. How close are you to the Promethean facility?
Entering the refinery.
You are making good time. We are going to need it.
magazine!
Explosion from the guard was wiped out.
Use the codes to prime the bomb and finish its deployment into the crude Prometheum well. Cautiously, if you know what is good for you.
I am the righteous storm! Another alien falls to the Imperium's keen blade. Reload! My war gear is satisfied. All according to the Emperor's plan.
Rites of activation have been observed. The generator's handling the machine god's name. Crane sequencing initialized. Delivering payload.
Rat downgrade! Run interference will generate the force!
Wicked generator falls cowling. Climbing is not permitted while in operation.
South for all points! Come on the attack! Pry that generator from their filthy clutch! Score my armor, careless bastard! Commencing reload! Go on the attack front! Pry that generator from their filthy clutch!
X-axis aligned. By only Sire's will.
A pious
Attention. Crane drive is jammed. Perform the necessary cleansing to resume operation.
The crane is offline! We need to clear!
Drive train restored. Begin the course of locomotion, adepts.
Generator 2 under threat!
Instability detected in Generator 2. Operator requested. Y-axis aligned. Margin of error 0.0 nanometers. Blessed be the only science divine precision.
Hold out a while longer. The deal is nearly done. And that was reinforcements I need.
Demolition deployment sequence concluded. Battle errors logged under the Orbisitis launch for Oculus.
The moment of his vengeance is nigh.
There is an observation platform overlooking the Cryptomethium fields. It will make a good vantage for your ambush.
Into the breach once more! Replenishing firepower! The Imperium's hammer rises to strike! I shall suffer your poor aim for only so long, brother. Swapping magazine! The Xenos infestation is steady. Avenging Angel at your disposal.
I like your style. Damning praise. Protest all you like. You know when to throw caution to the wind and get in the thick of it. I am an instrument of the Emperor. I am trained to engage the enemy. Me too. Fortunately, he usually goes me to us.
Waste nothing, brothers. Boons of the Imperium. Stim shot injected. Jump pack refueled. Swapping out magazine.
Always loved the smell of Promethium. Smells like humanity. Smells of grit. It seethes with chemical reactions, waiting
We
to
have
you
arrived at
around.
Nozick's
In
facility.
the green tube of energy,
Run
I
distraction
thrust
efforts as
and
long as you
blast.
can.
Always have
will
I
be your
loved the
bullrunner,
raw
Rabbit.
blood of industry.
Rest assured.
I will hold you to that.
Reloading magazine. The Xenos scum should have remained in hiding. Be as an angel of death. Wonder how many I could down before they got me. Reload! Green weapon schematics. Resupply. Brother!
Equipment highlighted. Come on, we have reached the ambush position.
Dig in. We need that bomb triggered for optimal yield. Orbital scan estimates the bulk of the swarm will not be in position for a while yet. Keep your heads and get it done.
Enemies have split from the main force. Prepare to intercept.
Commencing reload.
Lama will do each other for a piece of me. You have trespassed on this Imperial
The swarm is continuing along the predicted path. Continue holding.
Ordnance administered.
They're exposed in the rear. That hit of the Xenos was but no horrid blunt. Take flight and let terror after us.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
The Tyranids are hanging on. Perimeter breached. Ready.
The swarm has almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
Sending flesh. I am the righteous Lord.
Xenos hunger is insatiable, but the Imperium is indomitable.
You are clear to detonate. Cook those rotten bastards.
I am going to enjoy watching these
Tyranids ride in the flames.
Dismas. Wish you could dead bastards.
Tyranid biosigns down 90% and falling. Swarm annihilation confirmed. Excellent work. Move to extract. Thunderhawk arriving at evac point. Ramp down and ready.
I'm not dying to our own trap.
Extraction.
Extract the locomotion to hover over each of you as you work. Solve the riddles of steel with the minds you were blessed with.
Titus predicts the Tyranids Hive Tyrant is leading a swarm along a corridor toward the astropathic relay. We are inserting you near a bridge held by the Imperial Guard that intersects with its path. You will level the whole structure and crush that Xenos monstrosity in the collapse. Visual on drop zone. Setting down. Assist in the defense of the bridge until you confirm that the Xenos Overlord has entered the kill zone. Then trigger the detonation.
We will bring the Imperium's fist down on the leader beast's skull.
Delta Wing, box check. Viridian reporting. Approaching landing zone.
This is Talassa. Drop complete. Moving to objective.
Acknowledged. Proceeding to relay. Maintain Vox reports. Gamma clears out.
Xenos infestation stemmed. Avenging Angel at your disposal. Swapping out magazine. I like your style. Damning praise. Protest all you like. You know when to throw caution to the wind and get in the thick of it. I am an instrument of the Emperor. I am trained to engage the enemy as he wills. Me too. Fortunately, he usually wills me to the front line. Don't let that one come to reinforcement! War gear requisition. Magazine out, magazine in. That shall break. The world this Xenos sorter has seen now consumes each other. Take flight and let terror fall. Commencing reload. Another sector is cleansed of Tyranid presence. I am airborne ready. You recite the Codex well, but what of the scriptures?
I join the brother chaplain in meditation most days, though I do not claim to know them as well as he.
There are many hours in the day.
Of late, I spent much of my time in the apothecarium, under the instruction.
I shall seek a cherub to recite them to you during your repose.
Great.
grace of the Golden Throne be with us all, children of the Emperor. May Saint Lankai usher you to safety. I offer my flesh and my spirit as a shield against these Xenos oppressors. May my body spare the lives of those who keep safe the astropathic relay. I shall buy time, my friends. I shall ne'er return. Remember this day as the sacrifice of...
Thick with unnatural energies. Be they psychic or Xenos in nature, I cannot say. I am the righteous Storm Descender. That pitiful Xenos will come of horrid blood. Tira, jump pack refueled. Xenos' hunger is insatiable, but the Imperium is indomitable. Reloading magazine! Avenging Angel at your disposal. The Imperium's hammer rises to strike. The Xenos infestation is stemmed for now. I am airborne ready. Hold those fires! Spin shot injected! This Xenos source concealed, now consumed. Avenging Angel. I am close. My blade hungers for revenge. As my brother stands, so do I. Another alien falls to the Imperium's keen blade. We are the exterminators now. Rats down the drain. Jump pack review.
healing wounds. I am the righteous storm descendant. The world this Xenos sought to consume now consumes tunneling Xenos world. Tread carefully. The Xenos infestation is steady. Magazine in. Glorious brother. The ground rumbles no more. Swapping magazine. Decimus, if you observe the rites of reverence with half the devotion you wield a chainsaw, you would be an exemplar of our chapter. Reciting lengthy liturgies is no substitute for killing Xenos. And yet, I find the time for both. If you would like to test how your devotions compare to mine, my blade is ready any time. Prepare yourselves. This soil shall bear the corpse of a hive tyrant.
The Minotaur does not store explosives to Codex Astartes standards. Locate enough to demolish the bridge.
The armory provides. Reloading magazine. Avenging angel disposing. Take flight! Let terror fall! That pitiful Xenos has become horrible light. Commencing reload! I am airborne ready. The Imperium's hammer rises to strike. I grant you this. Let us use the force just to be seen. Deploying fragment. Xenos are at a border. Jump pack refuel. Explosive.
We still have supports to wire. We need more bombs.
Equipment highlighted. Our brother is... My soul is prepared. War strengthens our brother.
What supports still require preparation?
Xenos' hunger is insatiable, but the Imperium is indomitable.
Explosive offering prepared!
Come out! I am the righteous Lord! Flesh is only temporary. Avenging angel at your disposal.
We still have supports to wire. We need more bombs. Time to go.
The enemy have amassed the majority of their forces in the Numeralian Basin. Talassa has the warp beacon. Viridian is hoping for a miracle. The rest of us will move to clear the reliquaries around the basin and establish a beachhead. We are facing overwhelming enemy numbers on Demerium. But the heretic filth down there have stirred the wrath of the Second Company. We will inflict upon the traitors such agony.
Lieutenant Titus, blessings of the Omnissiah upon you.
Gallia!
Theoretically, could Tacticus armor withstand a suborbital drop? Gravis is too cumbersome for our needs.
Negative. Extreme risk. Dense debris fields litter the entry flight path.
But if we avoid the debris, could we survive the descent?
Calculating.
Brothers, our captain's words need no further embellishment. I will speak only of practical concerns. The heretics will employ absolute deception. You will be assaulted by lies and illusion. The only true ground you will find down there will be each other. Trust only your brothers and your instincts. Now go forth and lay waste to our enemies. For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Done this before. You mean drop through an active combat zone, dodging flak, enemy ships and burning wreckage on the way down? Exactly. No, this will be a first.
The Codex Astartes does not support this action. But I am looking forward to it.
Stay close. It's almost impossible to regroup if we're separated.
60 seconds.
Helmets! Sir!
I must apologize for my actions on Abrakas.
Unnecessary.
I fell prey to suspicion. Almost killed you.
When I was a young captain, one of my men questioned my motives. I brushed his concerns aside, and I paid the price. Your suspicions arose because I failed to answer your doubts. As I failed to answer his.
Stand by for suborbital drop.
I'm honored to fight beside you both.
As are we, brother.
You grew up on Calth. I'd say we sent some of our dead today.
Aye, sir.
We will make it. Now focus. path.
We shall make short work of these traitors. Quicker than they deserve.
Don't back engage!
Heretics waiting in ambush.
Outmaneuver them! Their champion lies defeated! Repositioning! Moving! Punch a hole in that terminal! Redeploying! Enemy terminated destroyed.
Enemy down. We must hurry. Without our targeting signal, Talassa's efforts will be for naught. That pillar of corruption perverts the land.
Talassa, we are on the ground and moving. Report status.
We're approaching the battle barge now.
You're ahead of us. Make contact once the Atreus is ready to launch.
It shall be done.
Are we going to let them beat us to the objective, brother?
Not today. Restocking! Engaging thrust!
Foul sorcery. Fueling their barriers, no doubt.
Your worthless life is empty. Moving! Sorcerer!
I shall end his accursed rituals.
Repositioning! Sorcerer is dead. deploying!
Another altar of corruption.
Destroy it.
Yes, brother.
Altar destroyed.
Up there! The impact will destroy this whole area. Wait! It is slowing down. Heretic sorcery.
No doubt, but it will get us to our objective.
It is probably a trap.
Time is limited. We must take the risk. Move on to the cathedral.
Proceed with caution.
Thalassa, we are almost there. What is your status?
The sleeping giant will soon awaken, brother.
Hold for our signal.
Brothers, are you hearing this?
Lock's ghosting.
Ignore it.
Jump back engaged. Thalassa, transmitting targeting signal now.
Your signal barely registers, but I read it.
Your data is clouded, Lieutenant. Maintain close proximity to target.
Dig in. If we are pushed back, the Atreus will miss its target.
We will not yield a single step. They will not deprive us of seeing that monstrosity fall.
We will find no respite until that tower falls.
Come, you war-tainted bastard, and die! Watch as your false idols come crumbling down!
The traitors pour from their bastion.
I spit in your Primarch's wretched eye! Fall before the might of true Astartes! Sword of Atreus primed and locked in!
Lock target now!
Merging signal data through telemetry systems. Numerous errors detected due to signal interference. Calculating trajectory.
Your treachery ends now. Repositioning! Terminator! Terminator down.
signal. Interference. It could be.
Come on, brother.
I hear engines. There. The Sword of Atreus lives up to its namesake.
That will buy us time, but we must move swiftly. While the enemy control Aurora, the odds are not in our favor.
Titus, we are detecting a massive energy surge from within the Aurora facility.
Lose. He must be trying to use the device. Or someone else is.
Whatever it is unsanctioned by the Adeptus Mechanicus. Put a stop to it.
Yes, Captain.
Imura!
You snaps in the air, cousins!
We will soon find you in the flesh.
And remove you from it.
You may keep it as a parting gift.
A fine gift from the Forge.
Tainting this sacred ground with heretic blood gives me no pleasure. Rest easy, brother. These swords have long since reached the Golden Throne.
Munitions secured. Back to the war with you. The champion lies defeated.
The enemy seem determined to destroy Aurora. Is it possible the device might work? That it could weaken them?
Perhaps they seek only the power source.
Why would they kill Noth?
I do not know, nor do I wish to speculate. We are here to end this folly, and so we shall. Proceed. Show yourself, betrayer!
What is it, brother?
The artifact calls to you, Titus.
And I will destroy it.
To whom do you speak?
You do not hear him?
No.
Petty tricks.
Death to the false emperor! Death to his puppets!
We will not be disposed of so easily.
See your doom!
I've slain a tongue.
This does not bode well.
Proceed to the camp.
Completely ransacked.
This is not the site of a Mechanicus macro weapon.
An excavation site.
Indeed. Our path leads down.
Chiron to Resilient. Enter Mechanicus dig site. Requesting relevant cartography.
Restricted by order of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
This is Lieutenant Titus. Request authorized.
Denied. Aurora seal required.
Identify yourself.
This is infuriating.
More heretics.
We are on the right path. Your treachery ends now. Penetrate his armor! Resupplying! Your worthless life is empty! Deploying frag grenade!
Will not save them.
Suffer in death! rear guard, no doubt. Stay vigilant.
A fragment of the Dark God's power.
So said the traitor Nemero.
Do you believe it?
He certainly did.
You said it was destroyed.
Apparently not well enough.
That damnable Archmagos.
If it truly is tainted with corruption, then we must destroy it permanently.
Agreed.
Stabilizing vitals.
That airlock leads into the mines.
Gather inside.
Entering quarantine zone. Decontamination required. Initiate biological purgation within the chamber. Microbial index 1.2%. Initiating sterilization.
Barely a sign of life on this world.
It is a burial wild, brother. Reserved for the dead.
Microbial index reduced to 0.01%. It is safe to proceed.
Safe. Interesting choice of words.
Pity this chamber cannot remove corruption.
That duty is ours.
Ancient ruins.
A cover for their research, perhaps.
The subject of it, more likely.
The figures in these carvings are unusual.
Ancient marks of the ruinous palace.
Etched by fools. Long before the Great Crusade illuminated this world.
These were not made by devotees of the warp.
How do you know?
You may soon see for yourself.
Enemy have penetrated deep into these caverns.
March all the way to the Aurora Pass.
Agents of the enemy sighted.
back to the war.
Its ruins are vast.
What interest could the Mars adepts have in old stone?
We know not what secrets this old stone holds.
I only ask that it holds our weight.
Dominated now. The champion lies defeated. You know nothing of brotherhood.
Lieutenant.
More cheap tricks. They will not get past this. No victory for you here, demon. Your worthless life is empty. The champion lies defeated. Munition secured. End this desecration!
Back to the wall. Heretic sorcerer.
Sorcerer is dead. There is no damnation dark enough for these traitors.
Have faith, brother. We will send them to one fitting.
Restocking!
Pathetic sorcery.
Ymara!
A ploy. Spare your ammunition for the real thing.
I tire of chasing this bastard's phantom. Why install Aurora deep within these ruins?
Perhaps it was already here.
How?
A relic from the Dark Age of technology.
This is heresy.
They will no doubt invoke the Treaty of Mars.
This damned quest for knowledge.
Recovering!
How deep do these tunnels go?
We shall see. Pull the elevator.
Emerge.
The heretics hope to surround us.
They may hope. Your treachery ends now. good. Terminator! A fine gift from the Forge.
The Emperor protects.
Resupply. Loading ammunition. The elevator's almost here.
With enemy reinforcements and aspects.
Prepare a fitting welcome.
Frag grenade!
This ceramide cannot shield them from my bridge.
All space is clear.
Get on.
What is to come?
Throne of Terror. What is this?
A tomb world.
You have seen one before.
Only the mechanical horrors that spill forth from such a place.
The Martians have preserved everything.
This place should have been obliterated upon discovery.
Listen as I crush your pathetic man-machine. That fool, Gilmore, believed he could hide this place from us. But we have eyes and ears in every shadow, every corner, every crack in the galaxy. I will shatter Aurora, along with your pitiful Primarch's dreams of victory.
How he prattles on.
Pay his squawking no heed, brothers.
We will not be distracted from our purpose.
The enemy's well ahead of us.
This trail will lead us to them.
The sorcerer will elude us no longer. Move on the obelisk. lies grow bolder by the moment.
Titus, do not engage.
What will you do with the artifact once you have it?
Crush it to dust.
If it has no effect on you, why not use it?
You dare suggest heresy, Sergeant?
I said nothing.
And I heard nothing.
That degenerate clouds our minds.
Forgive my error.
We will not let you down, brother. Have no doubt.
This will serve me well.
Chaos abominations!
You think so little of Thangoors, of myself, of the great Finch, but consider. We are all proof of a power greater than mankind. When we call out to our gods, they answer. When have you ever felt the light of your Emperor?
More minions!
Lurking in dank holes like the filth they are.
All of this was just lying under our feet this whole time. And centuries longer still.
Eons, brother. If the archives are to be believed. And on more worlds than we shall ever wish to discover.
I pray everyone is unearthed and burned to cinders.
champion lies defeated.
Were these things not destroyed?
Preserved for study. A Martian priesthood goes too far.
Magos Ekaterina Mulverlos analog backup log 9.9.I99I. Oh, Messiah. What have I done? The sarcophagus cracked and a metallic imago hatched. Centipede-like, it skittered up the walls. I tried to seal it in the tomb enclosure, but I dare not go back to see if I was successful. It sparked in me a quaking terror. Whatever purpose the machine god needs such an entity for, I pray to never learn. I must keep moving. Analog backup log. Forget protocol. I ran the anomalous code and received the following integers. 01.23.1.11.05. This is some cruel joke. It is a simple cipher that spells awoke. I hear the skittering machine thing, but when I look, I am not followed. No other footprints in the dust but my own still. I am being chased. Hunted. What have I awoken? I recorded the sound. See? Where is it? Messiah. I do not want to look up.
Let us get to work. Terminator! Penetrate his armor! No victory for you here, team.
The infantry has crumbled. These tech priests pick over the Xenos dead like vultures.
All with the Martian cult sanction, no doubt.
I do not think they were alone in that.
Do you not see the hypocrisy of Nicaea? You have felt the same betrayal as the Thousand Sons. They curse with heretic for daring to wield the same power as your god Emperor. To sacrifice thousands who share his touch of the warmth, the altar of his golden throne. Not the first time I turned his blade on his most painful enemy, and not the last.
Back to the warp with you.
All this corruption, it seems to grow ever stronger.
We shall follow it to its source. This will serve me well. Very good. Aurora.
It lays waste to the heretics.
Where is Imura?
The traitors are taking a thrashing down there.
Let us add to it. Restocking!
Cogitation looks accurate. The Unguents have been thrice applied.
It is Luz. Blind to all but his work.
Thankfully, his diligence has not made him faster.
Luz!
Lieutenant Titus, praise the Omnissiah. In just a few minutes, you will bear witness to...
You must stop this!
Sire, please. I know you have concerns, but look, this is merely a taste of what the device is capable of.
And I have seen the worst of what it can do!
My lord, you must trust me. This has been my quest for knowledge. My life's work.
Shut it down! Now!
I will not. Forgive me, Lord. Time will reveal the purity of my intentions.
You tiny grains of sand, prattling as you tongue. For a moment it seems you might do my work for me. But alas, I must finish this myself. With this brute power!
Your malignant energies are useless!
Bring him down!
So long as it does not catch us.
Or I will flay your I command you to cease! This cannot be! I was promised victory!
This is the end for you, wretched thing!
Enough of these childish games!
Then let us put a stop to them once and for all!
and drive the heretics back into the warp with nothing more than a transference of alignment.
Titus to Acheran. Do you read me?
Damn it.
How could that fool Luz not have known?
He took the whisperings of that sorcerer to be his own inspiration.
Luz was merely a pawn.
They killed Nozick. Led us to believe they would do the same to Luz.
So we would deliver him precisely where they wanted him.
And that spectacle in the catacombs.
Deceit. To trick that puppet Luz into finishing the work.
It is worse than I could have imagined.
That pillar floods the land with corruption.
Titus to Acheran, come in!
Vox is useless.
We must find our brothers.
Eyes within eyes
Canadians.
within eyes, all
They are broken.
staring into my wretched soul.
We are his feathers, loose in the empty air. Oh, see us dance in the wake of his blessed wings.
Transform his eternal eyes and glistening justice.
Out!
Shimmering visions of
It is that monstrous obelisk.
Please.
It screams a silent wail of corruption.
I beg of you,
Their
just a
human
glimpse.
minds are not prepared for malign energies of this magnitude.
Few are.
Should we show them mercy?
We must leave that to the Commissariat. We have more pressing duties.
The Emperor protects. I'm receiving a coded locator signal. Akaran's signature. Not far from here.
Can we trust it?
I believe so.
Mark it on all specs.
Yes, brother.
This will serve me well. Back to the wall.
Damned heretics spill from every crevice.
Luz was so convinced Aurora would destroy the traitors. But instead it has empowered them. Tremendously so.
We need to clear that obstruction.
There must be a solution here.
A foul sorcerer took the power source.
Somewhere well defended, no doubt.
Can't be true. Those illusions. Damned illusions. They were demons.
Reload!
Damn Luz.
How does this compare to Ryan?
Incalculably worse. A warp rift of such size will permit the darkest of horrors to pass through.
The fleet will be preparing an orbital barrage.
Then we must hurry.
Runners!
Titus!
Your treachery ends now.
Changing magazine!
We thought your squad dead.
We were spared that fate.
The captain awaits you inside.
Courage and honor.
Courage and honor.
Brothers, be mindful of the casualties.
I have lost one platoon with 5 more at half strength. Our commissar cut down 24 men, then shot himself. The weaker-minded are gone. What's left will fight to their last breath.
Thank you, Major. Ready your men to advance alongside us.
Yes, my lord.
Titus, report! What in the name of Holy Terra do you call this?
We failed to stop Luz.
I can see that.
He was tainted. An unwitting puppet of the arch-enemy.
We are now facing a warp rift the size of a small cruiser. 3 volleys from the Resilient and not a scratch on that pillar.
If it has a weakness, I need to know what it is.
It is powered by the artifact from Graia. If we can destroy that...
Where is it?
We do not know.
You call that a solution?
What is the alternative?
There is a field around the pillar, impenetrable to our ordnance. We have observed their forces passing through it on foot. We must get close enough to see if we can do the same. Proceed through those doors. We make our assault imminently. Our forces are divided in two. I will lead the main assault from the Temple of Aethor.
I sent 2 squads to move on the enemy's flank, but we've lost contact with them. They are carrying the company standard. If they have fallen...
We will retrieve it, Captain.
Ultramarines! Ready!
What is the fate of those that turn from the light? Death! And what will you cry as you tear into the traitor's heart? Death! 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 You who art vengeance incarnate. You who art the first and last bastion of hope for mankind. You sons of Gilliman! Go forth in the name of the Emperor! And lay waste to those who would defy his righteous word! For the Emperor! I meditate on the sacrifices of my followers. Restocking! Very good. March for the crag!
The front is beyond this bridge!
What is that thing?
Look out! Helltrain! Spread out! Like your treacherous brethren on Nemengath!
Punch a hole in that Terminator!
Bloodless traitors! Of heresy! That accursed obelisk grants the enemy unlimited maneuverability.
Have you considered Exterminatus?
This is a burial world, Titus. If we fail to defeat the enemy, then I will burn this place. But I would prefer to not disgrace these honored dead.
Can our scans locate the signature of the power source?
We are blinded by all the interference.
It is out there, at the heart of that profane madness. Agreed.
One way or another, we must reach that obelisk.
Then we shall.
Titus, proceed on until you reach the second force. Hope to tear it still stand.
Yes, Captain. The Emperor protects.
Good hunting, brother.
Second company! Make ready!
The men are assembled. We await your command. We shall march together. I will be honored to die beside you. We shall fight to the last.
A fine gift from the Forge.
Where's the heavy weaponry they sent?
I heard the supply was hit.
That bloody Heldrick. It's wreaking havoc out there.
They just start rationing ammunition.
We slowed down on the ship, so now we're crashing.
Push all that work for the ammunition coming! You're not yet with time, you miserable dogs! Getting on!
The bastards fall like special gameplay!
They will not get past this. Let us get to work.
Tell your squad to hold off on using grenades until my signal. It's going to get a lot tougher the closer we get, so we'll need those frags.
Understood, sir.
Stavros, we're getting hammered by enemy air support. Round up any heavy weaponry that can knock out those damn flyers.
I'll
Very
see it
good.
done.
Oh, we can expect heavy losses in the assault. Have the medics prioritize wounded that can return to combat. The others will have to wait.
I'll make sure they understand.
We move any minute now. Be ready.
I cannot fathom that 10 of our brothers may have fallen. Along with the Standard. I dare not picture the company banner soiled by treacherous hands.
Ultramarines do not fall without a fight. They are alive. But they may be in need of support.
And we must move quickly.
A fine gift from the Forge.
Where is your false god's power now?
Suffer in death, witch.
Special tactics ready.
Priests maintain these graves, even in the midst of this war.
Their devotion is commendable.
We must hurry. Our brothers pay in blood for every second we delay.
They should be on the other side of that door.
The central obelisk appears to be the source of their power. It's protected by an energy field.
Give me a solution.
We've hit that shield with everything we've got. Nothing gets through.
My lord! There may be a way. In the catacombs, Lu said all it took was a transference of alignment. And then he inverted something. An object.
What of it?
It was identical to that obelisk.
You want to invert that?
Explain.
The Aurora device might have a weakness.
Might?
Chapter Master. We cannot stay here.
Lieutenant, you stand by Sergeant Gadriel's assessment.
I do.
Captain Akaran, muster your company.
Aye, Chapter Master.
Brothers! The heretics clamor for a taste of victory! But we will defy them this day, as we have defied them for 10 millennia. We are the sons of Ultramar, servants to the Emperor and guardians of the Imperium. Let these wretches feel the wrath of ancient vengeance!
My lord, our vanguard forces are through the field.
Hit them hard, Captain!
Yes, lord. All forces, fire at will!
Yes, my lord.
Captain, form a defensive line here.
Company! Defensive line!
Brother Titus, you will have only moments to execute your plans. Move quickly.
This must be the control unit. Do you understand any of this?
No.
Lieutenant, do we have a solution or not?
Stand by. There.
That could have killed you.
We're out of options.
Brother!
I'll live. How many more?
3.
You have brothers in mind?
Viridian and Talassa. We will handle the last one.
I'll get them moving. Brief them over the Vox.
Yes, Captain. Viridian, Talassa, have you received new orders from Acheran?
We have, brother. Moving to Point Alpha now. Talassa en route to Point Beta.
You'll need to rotate the small replica of the obelisk. But be warned, it will hurt.
Not as much as it will hurt the treacherous bastards out there. Pain deepens devotion. I will gladly volunteer.
Go well, brothers. This will serve me well.
colossal demon hounds our forces.
What exactly are we doing with these obelisks?
The Aurora device opens a rift to the Immaterium, a gateway. These smaller obelisks appear to be the keys to that gate.
We turn the keys and lock the gate.
Exactly.
Through this door, brothers!
Go!
Treachery will be punished. Heretics. Cast them into the abyss. Do not spare me wrath. Swapping magazines.
See how it runs and two left. Talassa, report.
This is Straben. It is done.
May the Emperor bless you, Straben.
I am but a lightning rod for his will.
You may rejoin the main effort.
Drive the blade in deep, brother. Talassa out.
Terminators. Watch their fire! They have the advantage.
Their close quarter skills are truly
I have a route. Marking it now.
This plan of yours may actually work, Adrian.
An idea is worthless without those that execute it.
I think my hearing is damaged. That sounded like humility. Stabilizing vitals.
They will not get past this. Terminator destroyed. War Gear Prime.
Cover my reload.
Help me.
It has company.
torn to pieces.
Titus, Decimus has a hold on the Obelisk controls. Throne looks like torture, but he is holding fast.
The demon is further weakened. Viridian, how is Decimus?
I have a murderous headache, but the sight of that beast reeling is a fine tonic.
It is indeed.
Permission to join the front lines.
Granted. My thanks, brothers.
Emperor be with you. Viridian out.
One more.
Do you hear that?
Where are the traitors?
They are everywhere.
Honored brother, join us, and you may sate your rage and aid our cause.
Lead me to the slaughter!
Onward.
This is the silence before the tempest.
This will serve me well.
I fought to belong to this world. What is it called? Vile sons of knights! Is he here?
He is not.
Pity. Then my hatred must be directed at his minions.
Penetrate his armor! Mission secured.
I was unshakable as the Imperial itself. That abomination is mine!
Calgar! It was a trap.
Perhaps.
Is this the Immaterium?
If it is, we must move quickly.
To where?
We must find Calgar.
The Changer's will is inescapable. Even now we walk upon ancient paths, laid out for us by the first mortal true breath. Come to me, brothers, that you may fulfill your final duties.
Our brothers. I hear them.
Do not trust your senses.
Lord Calgar left you to rot in the Death Watch for a century, Brother Titus.
Coward! Cease cowering behind illusions!
Make a bulwark of your hatred, brothers.
I smell fear.
A fine gift from the Forge. Restocking.
This is my domain. You are here by my invitation. I am offering you a chance to kneel.
Our chapter, sir, shall use your skull as a piss pot!
Silence this heretic.
One last dance before the strings are cut. You will soon stand my side, boy. Cease your chatter, fool!
ammunition secured. The Demon Lord! Brothers!
Your pathetic companions are
You lie! You are no match for them, heretic! And so you deceive!
Your brothers buckle beneath the power of the war.
Titus, what's happened?
This will try and fail to contain you. ammunition. Ready to... The Demon Lord! Stabilizing vitals. All other attacks are useless! Attack the eyes, brothers! That is the only... surrounded! Kill as many as you can, brothers! They are mere imitations. More trickery. Guard yourselves. Imra is weakening. That last fight will leave him reeling. Stay together. We must find a way out. What is that? Sort of energy. Look for the best Lord Calgar! Don't be another illusion. We shall find out. Lord Calgar!
My words to you on Talasar. Speak them.
My lord!
Speak them, or be slain for an impostor.
Rules should never make a prisoner of intelligence.
Titus, it is good to see you.
Their sorcerer's power wavers. He is vulnerable. See how his domain weakens as he does. There is only one place left for him to hide.
Let us dig out the heretic.
There he is, within the stream.
He prepares for another attack.
It is the artifact. It must be. There is almost limitless power within that shard.
Then we must make haste, brothers.
Brother, it is over. You did it. Brother!
Rise, Titus. Your duty is not yet done.
For the Emperor!
For the Emperor! Lieutenant Demetrian Titus, your decisive actions have saved this system from ruin. And so it is with great pride that I now present you with an honor worthy of your deeds. The Laurels of Victory. Let every warrior of the Adeptus Astartes see that here stands the true measure of a son of Guilliman.
For the glory of Ultramar!
Courage and honor!
Company dismissed.
Forgive me, brother, that it took me so long to bring you home.
My lord, that's...
Fierce was my wrath when I learned of your detention. In their arrogant suspicion, the Inquisition failed to recognize the truth. That no evil will ever overcome a devotion such as yours.
Thank you.
my lord.
There is a mission. It will take you away from the Second Company for a time.
As you command, Chapter Master.
The Brother Chaplain will brief you. It was he that suggested you for the task.
My lord, the Sword of Kalth is ready to depart.
Thank you, Captain. My ship will convey you to your destination. I shall be glad of your company.
Titus, it has been an honor.
It has indeed, my captain.
I hear you'll be taking your leave of us. Not for too long, I hope. Emperor guide you.
And you, sir. Brothers, I am called to serve elsewhere.
You'll be missed, my lord.
I will not forget the blood we have drawn together.
Nor shall we.
I owe you both a debt. You have restored my faith in brotherhood.
We shall await your return.
Courage and honor.
Courage and honor.
Titus, Lord Calgar has informed you of your assignment. Good. I will brief you en route.
You are joining us?
I am.
Very good, my lord.
You have done well. You have won the trust of your brothers. And of the Chapter Master. But know this, Titus. The stain of suspicion never completely fades. I will be watching you. Should you falter on the path, for even a moment. I will show no mercy.
Leandros.
My lord, it is time.